The last few weeks at the stables at Wentworth Woodhouse have seen the final stages of this phase of works coming to an end. The weather hasn't helped, with the riding school courtyard resembling a swimming pool for much of this time. But work has progressed well, and the teams are due to be off-site by the end of November. Almost all of the roof work has been completed, and the same is true of the stonework repairs across this part of the site. From November, there's going to be a short break in activity at the stables to allow the newly plastered interiors to dry out before we install the wooden doors, skirting boards and architraves. From our drone footage, it's clear that the area of the stables affected by this phase of works is relatively small. In our last update video, which you can see using the link below, we talked about our future plans to integrate the work undertaken in the current phase with a much larger programme of works. This will see the riding school and the southern range of stables buildings reimagined for use in the 21st century as event spaces, dining areas and overnight accommodation. The final sections of the roof areas over Mews Court are being completed, and all of the scaffolding is due to be removed by mid-November. In our future plans, these buildings will form part of a new visitor entrance route to Wentworth Woodhouse and include a ticket office, shops, offices and toilet facilities. The roof over our new changing places toilet is really taking shape. This has been made in oak using traditional methods that match the rest of the roof structures at the site. When the works are completed, this impressive new timber structure will all be visible from the inside. This part of the building had already been converted into toilet facilities when the stables was used for educational purposes. The roof levels were altered at this time, and you can see in the library footage here that the building had been given a very unsympathetic flat roof. We've removed this and recreated a roof which is more like the one that was originally there. This roof work has been undertaken by our joinery contractor Joe and his team.
Hi, I'm Joe Woodhouse. I'm a joiner, been a joiner since 1977 when I left school. Done a lot of local work, quite a bit of heritage work. Thoroughly enjoyed it, still enjoy it today, well into my 60s, and I can't see me stop doing it because I still enjoy it that much.
Although the Changing Places toilet roof has been a major project for Joe, it's not the only work that he's been involved with at the stables.
We've also refurbed all the roofs inside with steel plates where they've rotted and decayed over time, where they've moved. We brought them back up to the levels required through packing necessary with the correct oak hardwoods. And internally we put new floors in, we lined the walls out with the correct C24 timbers, ply lined. It's continuing, and it's continuing to be very, very rewarding for us.
The Changing Places toilet roof isn't the only new feature that we've introduced. In Ostler's Court, intrusive 20th century doorways from the main stables building had been installed. None of these were sympathetic to the appearance of the stables architecture, and so we've taken the opportunity to correct this. In two places, we've followed the rhythm of the window arches to create doorways from the new production kitchen area into Ostler's Court. They now blend in seamlessly with the rest of the building, but one intrusive doorway has been given a completely new look. In the main stables courtyard, all of the doorways have distinctive stone surrounds, which are topped with stone pediments. We've used one of these as the template to create a completely new door surround from what will become the stables cafe into Ostler's Court. The template doorway that we've used is the one which leads from the main stables courtyard into what will become our new production kitchen. The stonework on this surround has needed some attention, and we've been busy making the necessary repairs. At the same time, we've recreated the design of this doorway in new stone to replace the intrusive one in Ostler's Court. This has now been installed and the result is impressive. The new doorway is much more in keeping with the architecture that surrounds it. We're now awaiting its door, which will also be modelled on the design of the ones in the main stable's courtyard. In Mews Court and in the main stable's courtyard, we've been busy cleaning and grouting the cobbles that we relaid in September. They're looking wonderful, and there are more to go down in Mews Court during the final stages of the project. Inside the building at first floor level, work has been completed on the stone arches that now form a decorative element to the interior space. Back in 2022, these arches were exposed to the elements, but in the months since the new roof has been installed, they've dried out completely and they make a beautiful statement. Most of the rest of the interior spaces have now been fitted out with pipework and cabling, and the majority of the internal plasterwork has also been completed. In our next update video, we'll take you on a walkthrough to explain how all of the structures included in this phase of works will actually be used once completed. October was a very exciting month for the whole team at Wentworth Woodhouse. It marked the arrival on site of the new windows for the production kitchen extension. We'd installed timber frames into the arched stone surrounds prior to the arrival of the windows. Now that they're installed, we get a real sense of just how impressive the extension structure is and how well it blends in with its surroundings. We've also replaced 2 windows in the riding school, which were removed as we completed the work on the new first floor building that links the riding school to the main stable structures. These windows contain new thermally efficient glass and are the models for the ones that we aim to install throughout the riding school building during future phases of work. With work coming to a temporary halt in November, the next update video will be the last one about the stables until the new year. But there's so much going on at Wentworth Woodhouse, we still have an exciting schedule of new videos planned for the coming months. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a new video release.